Welcome to our brand new series, Cheapest to Steepest. Today we're going to be looking at ESP guitars and answering that age-old question, does money matter? So today we're going to be looking at ESP guitars, looking at the cheapest to the steepest. So this entry-level ESP I have here, the MH200, it looks very similar to some of these other guitars, but there's slight differences which make it a little bit more affordable. For example, the Floyd Rose Tremolo. This is designed by Floyd Rose, but it's produced by ESP and LTD. This helps reduce the cost and means that you can get the same type of thing, but for a fraction of the price. Similarly, with the pickups. These are designed to complement this guitar, but they are made by ESP. By them making these parts in-house, it means that they can make these guitars way more affordable and more accessible. In addition to this, a lot of the entry-level guitars often feature a bolt-on neck construction, a one-piece neck, and non-locking tuners. So I think this guitar plays great. You know, coming in around between 400 and 500 pounds at the time of recording this video, you're getting a lot of guitar for your money. You could quite easily gig with this guitar and have no issues. But when you're looking at more premium guitars, you do notice different features. So let's have a look at one of the different guitars and see how that compares. So the second guitar we're going to look at today is the M1000. So the M1000 is part of LTD's deluxe range. So these kind of come in at around 1,000 to 1,500 pounds, and that's at the time of recording this video. So there's definitely some significant step-ups in features. So similarly to the other guitar, this also does feature a Floyd Rose, but unlike the other guitar, this is an official Floyd Rose. So this part has come directly from the manufacturer of Floyd Rose. So you're getting the best of what they have to offer here. Similarly, it also has Fishman pickups. These pickups are amazing. So many artists are currently moving to Fishman pickups. I personally use them and I think they sound awesome. These have a coil tap, which you can use here, and a split voicing. In addition to this, they also have a battery compartment, which is located at the back, as these are active pickups. So looking at this guitar, there's other features which are a little bit better as you go at the price range. Things like the fretwork, they just feel a little bit nicer in your hands. At the back, we've now got a one-piece construction. So this means that the resonance of the guitar is going to travel from the neck into the body, and you're going to get more sustain. Generally, it's going to be a bit louder in the room. It just feels kind of more connected to the guitar. In addition to this, we've still just got non-locking tuners, but these are Grover tuners. So the hardware has generally been upgraded with this guitar. So although these guitars are a significant kind of price jump between the entry-level guitars, you're going to notice the difference. There's a certain kind of level that you're going to get to where you need something that you can rely on, and this guitar is definitely it. It's a workhorse. Like, it's going to sound great, it's going to feel great, and you're going to want to play it. And that's the huge difference. When you want to play a guitar, it's going to improve your creativity. It's going to make you want to play. So let's talk about the elephant in the room though. How do we get from 1,000 to 1,500 to 3,000 to 4,000 pounds? Let's look at the E2 model and talk a little bit about what makes it so special. So now we have the ESP E2 M27. So this guitar is the peak. This is what you get when you go to the top of the list with ESP. I mean, it feels like a sports car. Like, when you touch this guitar, you know that you've got something expensive. But the differences between this guitar and the other guitar, I mean, the main one is these guitars are handmade. These guitars are made by some of the top luthiers in the world. So every single guitar has had an unbelievable amount of personal care and attention. And I think that is the difference. As a guitar player, you know, I think you get to the point where you expect perfection from a guitar when you're spending a certain amount of money, and these guitars are absolutely going to give it to you. In terms of specs, you know, we definitely have some upgraded features here. Unlike the other guitars, we don't have a Floyd Rose, but we do have a Goto bridge. We've got some bare knuckle pickups. The fretwork on this guitar is absolutely incredible. Like, I feel like sometimes you feel guitars and you run your hand down the edge and you can kind of tell, but it's very, very smooth, very, very accessible. We've also got locking tuners. And we need the locking tuners because we're not using the Floyd Rose, so it's kind of a necessity here. But you know, the finish on it as well, a nice burl, and that will be absolutely top premium woods when you kind of look at these price points. The neck has a nice satin finish as well, which is a really great touch, as often painted necks can get a little bit sticky, particularly when you're playing live. But these guitars is definitely for a collector. It's for someone who wants the absolute best. So say you've been playing ESP for the years, you know, at this point you might go, I want the best possible guitar. These are where you're going to get everything that the brand can offer to you. But is it worth it? Is the price worth it? See, that's completely subjective. It's up to you. At the end of the day, what do you want from a guitar? That is going to be the deciding factor of whether you deem it's worth it. Personally, for me, I'm in the market to get something that is, you know, special, something that I will keep and something that I will, you know, want to play forever and always. But for these guitars, I'm quite happy to play the LTD Deluxe, and I'm still going to get the same performance from that guitar. And the MH200, equally, it's an affordable guitar, but it's a great access point into getting into, you know, guitar and music. At the end of the day, you've still got to buy other gear. You've got amps, and to split your budget between an affordable guitar and an amp is maybe what you want to do. But after you've all got set up and you've got a bit more money, this might start to be what you look for, and that is completely up to you. So why don't we test these guitars? Let's A/B them and see which one maybe sounds the best, helps us make that decision. So there we have it, the cheapest to steepest LTD guitars. Do you think we've answered the question, does money matter? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.